these monthly meetings at the Jack Russell Memorial Library in Hartford, and we invite guest speakers to come and share their experiences and their perspectives. For instance, at our next meeting, we're going to have a woman named Rachel Monaco Wilcox. Rachel is an attorney and founder of an organization called Lotus Legal Clinic, and Lotus standing for Legal Options for Trafficked and Underserved Survivors. I'm also going to be reading a story from a local survivor that night. By the way, that meeting is on February 19th. That's this Monday at 6:30. You're all welcome to come. I'll be reading a story from a local survivor whose case is ongoing, so she's going to be anonymous in this story. But she badly wants her story to be told now because she wants people to understand that it's happening in our community right now. So these meetings are always free and open to the public, and that's why I say you're all invited to come. It's a great opportunity to not only learn more, but it's also a great opportunity to network with other organizations that are involved in this cause and other advocates that you may want to connect with. So we're also there as advocates, and that means that if you need somebody to talk to about this topic and you're not quite sure where to go, we can help you with that, and we can connect you to the people who can help you. So my husband and I own a gift shop in downtown Hartford called Faith and Giggles Gift Shop. And I tell you this because this is basically our home base. I mean, this is where the majority of all of our conversations take place about this topic. I've met numerous people and made numerous connections. We're a resource for you, and we connect you with resources. And that is our piece of the puzzle. And you all have this sheet, the many pieces of the puzzle. We fit in there as far as our piece of the puzzle is what we do, connecting people. We're a resource. And every single one of you fit into this puzzle as well. And we all need these pieces working together if we're going to eradicate human trafficking. That's why you matter. That's why it matters that you're engaged and involved involve your piece. Tonight we're going to have a conversation about the fastest growing crime in America, sex trafficking. The definition of sex trafficking: a sex act performed by force, fraud, or coercion in exchange for something of value. A sex act also includes pornography, stripping, things of that nature. Unlike some crimes, there's no geographical boundary with sex trafficking in regards to where it happens and who it happens to. Our Dodge County Sheriff tells us he's having issues out there, a lot of it happening through the strip clubs. Big cities have excessive poverty and homelessness. The suburbs have addictions, and we all have social media. And people are always putting way too much information on there and making themselves more vulnerable to these predators. It happens to girls and boys. It happens to adults and minors, the average age being 13. And while some victims are hidden behind closed doors, many of them are right in plain sight, right in our communities. And herein lies the problem. And listen to this phrase: widespread lack of awareness and understanding of trafficking leads to low levels of victim identity by the people who most often interact with them. So I'm going to say that one more time. Widespread lack of awareness and understanding of trafficking leads to low levels of victim identity by the people who most often interact with them. They are all around us, but we're not noticing them. Did you know that about 88% of victims come into contact with a healthcare professional at some point while they're being trafficked? And that's only one profession. According to Polaris Project, a national authority on this topic, and the creator of the Human Trafficking Hotline, which is supposed to be up on the screen, but it's not right now. Of the reported cases in Wisconsin in 2017, the top venue of human trafficking activity was happening in massage parlors and spas. And they are mostly reported by community members. You guys, this is happening all around us. And after tonight, you'll have the information that can save lives. So please pay attention. There are victims in our communities right now who need you to pay attention and need you to notice them. Education and awareness is literally the best prevention. People ask us all the time, how can we prevent this? I tell people all the time, you have to educate yourself and share what you know.